It's winter. This is Tepecik village at the far end of Lotte section of the BTC Pipeline near Erzurum. Near this village, the construction activities have been started for a few weeks in spite of the cold weather and snowy conditions. It is not an ordinary river crossing. This crossing consists of 580 metres of pipe that need to be lowered in at one time. The pipes are welded in long strings on the right-of-way, and then they are protected with a tent to avoid these being frozen during the pre-test. The pipe is firstly covered with rock shield, afterwards concrete mesh is put around the pipe. Finally, moulds are put over the pipe and concrete is poured. The concrete protection still allows sufficient movement of the pipe string. The fish surveys were done with professors for increasing the understanding of the ecology of the crossing point. Then the specific mitigation measures were defined for the construction. Prior to trenching activity, many freshwater turtles were rescued and carried to a safe location of the Hasankale River by the environmental team. The trenching activity started at each side of the river in both negative and positive directions of the right-of-way, and it was done carefully with the guide of stakes to mark the centre line. During the activity, the depth of the trench is measured at regular intervals to assure future pipe lowering at engineered depths. Just before the construction activity, the oil booms are installed downstream of the river to prevent spreading of unexpected spills. The plan was ready. The right-of-way is perpendicular to the Hasankale River and it is full of water. At the end of pulling, the 580 metres of welded and concreted pipe is ready on the conveyor rollers to be pulled across the river. Floaters were built on site and are waiting to be installed on the pipe. Two side booms are connected to the back end of the pipe to prevent the pipe from exceeding its pulling speed. One side boom is holding the back end of the pipe to assure the pipe being pulled without turning. Furthermore, side booms have been allocated at given intervals to lift the pipe slightly from the rollers and push in the winch direction. On command of the superintendent, the winch starts pulling and the side booms start pushing. Approximately 50 metres back of the trench, a crew is placing the floaters on the pipe. The pipe starts to swim in the trench. Two cranes direct the pipe in the trench by holding its front with cables. At the beginning of the trench, a separate crew attaches the floaters to the pipe. This operation needs synchronisation and special care. During the pulling, the pipe bends to fit the trench's curve. Two buckets of 2 excavators are used to guide the pipe. They will stay at this position till the floaters are removed. At the other end of the trench, a side boom is connected to the winch to increase the stability and reduce the risk of unexpected accidents. The winch did its job, and now the pipe is in the trench totally. The next step is removing the floaters and lowering the pipe into its central position of the trench. Removing the floaters started from the middle. With the removal of every second floater, the pipe starts to sink slowly into its position. Now the pipe is in its place and time has come to backfill the trench and make final reinstatement.